Hey guys, so I welcome you to this video. My name is Arijit, and let me just get this correct. Just hold on for a few seconds. I'm just going to change the settings. Oops, like this always happens whenever I try to go for a live on um, YouTube. This always happens. Okay, so maybe this will do, I guess, for now. Anyways, so I'm going to start off this live video, and before I do that, I'm just going to hold on for a few seconds for some of you guys to join actually, and then I'm going to get started with this. So how many of you guys have watched I'm still having trouble, like I don't know what is wrong with this. Anyways, I'm just going to speak right now. So how many of you guys have watched my success origin story that I uploaded just yesterday? How many of you guys have watched that video? So if you didn't watch that video, I highly recommend you to watch those videos. As this video is kind of linked with that video, so for those people who are just getting into this video, who just stumbled upon this video, I'm just going to give you a brief um, explanation on why I skipped $12,000 per year worth of college degree that would have landed me huge amount of job opportunities, and I started reading expert secrets. Now this is something new in this industry, so most of you guys might be feeling like awkward in certain way, like why the hell did he drop out from his college just to read expert secrets. Now I'm going to talk about that. So if you didn't watch the video, my origin story video, just above this I'm going to link out, there will be a pop-up just showing. So if you haven't watched that video, it's totally fine, but if you watch that video, you will understand this video. So I highly recommend you watch that video first. It's a simple like background story of my life, how I got into internet marketing, and how some of you guys might relate to this story as well. So for those people who doesn't know me that well, can watch the video, and for those people who just entered this live stream, I will talk to you and explain to you like what I did in a very short format in my previous video. So I was going to school. I graduated, then I graduated as everybody does, but I thought of pursuing higher studies. That means I thought of going for master's degree. So I am graduate, but I wanted to pursue more graduation. Like it's a second level of graduation. Like if this is graduation, it's above graduation. So I wanted to go for that because I thought like that is what people are doing, so I should also do it. But certain tragic incident stopped me from going that route. And it's kind of a tragic story that I came across suddenly. It was not meant to happen, but it did happen, and it took my world apart as well as it gave me a new life. So I it was the last day of our graduation ceremony, and I was getting all the graduation stuffs, and then I was going to apply for the master's degree, and I came across a very tragic incident with my family as well. And I thought, whenever I try to speak about that, it kind of brings me down, but I'm not going to be emotional right now. Okay, so what I did was I came home, and I saw that all the lights in the front yard was switched off, and every day it used to be switched on. So suddenly that day it started to give me a very deep gut feeling that something was wrong. And I thought of few minutes, and I started to ring the bell. Like I pushed the bell 5 to 10 times constantly just to see whether everybody was okay or not. And luckily, after like 1 or 2 minutes, my mom came and opened up the door from the inside. And I asked her, like, what the hell are you doing? Like, what is happening with you? I have been waiting. I've been ringing the bell for so long, and you did not respond. Like, are you all okay? The first thing that I was concerned was anything happened, because our neighborhood was kind of let. So we were the only house that was looking like a haunted house in our locality. And trust me, it's not a good thing to feel like that. So I asked my mom, like, what is wrong? What's happening? And she told me, no, fine, everything is fine. We just fell asleep and that's it. I thought, okay, so, okay, cool. So give me food. Like, I'm hungry. She gave me the food, and we had a small talk, like what happened in my college, how did it go, and everything was kind of fine at that moment. And the next day, same thing happened. I thought like it was only for that day that they were feeling tired or something like that. And the next day, same thing happened. And it went on for 3 days. And I started to get panic attacks. I started to get worried about whether everything was fine. And I started to feel like it was my mistake. Everything was my fault. I started to feel like this. And I tried to like overcome that situation where it was not my fault, but I started to feel like it was my fault eventually. Sometimes you might have experienced this as well, right, in your life, when you felt like everything was going fine and suddenly it started to drop off, and you start to blame yourself that you are not worthy enough, you are not confident enough, you are not motivated enough to take action, or something like that. So I started to feel like it was my responsibility to take action, and it was my responsibility. And that is why I thought like, okay, so what are the good benefits if I start to go for a college? What will I learn from a college? It was a 2-year program, so if I would have enrolled for that, it would take me 2 years to get a job first. Second thing, the situation was not that how it seems to look. They were not tired. They were not tired at all. The main problem was that we were dead broke. We were dead broke at that moment. And I'm talking about like 1 to 2 year ago. It's not a very big, like long story, like 5 to 10 years or something like that. It's a very, very recent incident that happened. We were dead broke, and I did not realize that until that situation came in front of my eyes. And I could relate, like most of you guys might be in a situation right now also, or some of you guys might have experienced this in the future, in the past, sorry. And you might have relate to like everything was going fine at certain point, and then it started to diminish. So what did it went wrong? What was wrong in that made everything fell apart? Our situation kind of broke apart instantly overnight, and it was not like they were in a business and it went down, or bankruptcy or anything like that. It was not like that. We all lived on paycheck to paycheck, kind of a thing. We did not have a business, we did not have a steady flow of income. Everything that my uncle was earning was based on a pension plan. So everything fell apart instantly when government started to impose on certain taxes and everything. So that is what forced me to think like, okay, so if I would have invested 2 years of my time, what will happen bad? What will happen bad? Because most of the time human psychology is like thinking the bad stuff first than the good stuff, right? So I started to think like that. And I thought like, okay, so if I would have gone for the 2 year plan, I would have lost my family because they were not getting the proper food, environment, everything. And so it like kept them from doing the daily stuff, and it made them feel tired. And that was the worst thing, guys. That was the worst thing that you can see. When you see somebody in your life suffering and you can do something about it and you are not doing it, it makes you feel like it's your fault. That happened to me instantly, overnight. It happened to me overnight. I felt like it was all my fault. I did not provide them the kind of life they should deserve. It was all on me. So the thing is, I still feel that kind of pain when I am seeing somebody else also going through this, and I still feel that they can do something, that they can help their own family as well. Apart from that, you can help somebody else in your life, like I'm helping you guys. So it kind of made me feel that I am helping somebody else's life. I'm helping somebody else's family also. It's not like I'm helping my own family, but I'm helping other families also. So it's kind of a responsibility that I have taken on my shoulders. So when I skipped the college degree, like I was not going for college for most of the I was kicked out from the college registration, and everything fell apart because I chose the path. I chose the right direction, that I'm not going to go for a college. I'm going to go for different route. And luckily, I was traveling. It was an interview time. It was winter season, and I still remember I was traveling via bus, and I was scrolling through the news feed of Facebook, like everybody does it, right? When they go through a bus or take a public transport, they just scroll through the news feed and on Facebook, or you look at YouTube videos and everything with a headphone on. So I was listening to songs. I was going there, and I was listening to some YouTube videos, and suddenly I thought of going for Facebook, and I stumbled upon Russell Brunson in a very awkward manner. I something got attention. Something, I was scrolling, and something got attention that, like, changed my life forever. I can guarantee you that it changed my life. It might have changed your life as well. You can relate to the story. I was scrolling through that, and suddenly I stopped on the ad. He was promoting at that moment expert secrets, and trust me, I did not have any money to even think of buying some random guy's book. And he looked like 11-year-old guy, so I did not trust him. I thought, like, okay, so this guy might be those kind of guy who likes to flaunt his luxurious items, luxurious car, luxurious house, or anything like that, and I'm not willing to get into that kind of a scheme. So I was scrolling, and I suddenly stopped at his video, and he was explaining what his expert secret book was, how it changed his business, how he turned his business from like making $1,000 per month into like $100 million per year. And I was like, okay, so I'm not willing to go for a business plan. So what can it do? How can it help me first? So I was looking at his sales page, and I thought, like, okay, so maybe like this is something that I'm feeling confident in. I don't know like what it was, but I felt confident in getting enrolling for that book. And I felt like I should get this book because this is the only book that can help me to go from point A to point B. And I felt that in my deep gut feeling, I was feeling that. And suddenly I I clicked on the buy now button while I was on bus, and I put on my credit card number in the box, whatever you call it, like opt-in box or payment box, and I bought it. And it was a PDF version, so I got the free PDF, and along with it, like it might take like 1 or 2 months to get the whole digital version of the book, hand cover version. So I looked at the PDF version, and I started reading that book while I was traveling by bus. It was an interview that I was going for, and was a very minimal interview. It was not something that I would get like $2,000, $3,000 every single month. It was a very um, kind of, what should I say? It was a telecaller interview, not like a very big interview. So I was not interested in that at all. But I was focused that I have to do something in my life. So started reading the book, and by the time I came home, I was determined to finish the book within that night. And trust me, I am not a good student. I get straight C's and D's in my exams. And for the first time in my life, I read a book, full book, within 6 hours. And when I completed the book, I looked at the watch clock, and I saw it was 3 a.m. in the morning, and I finished the book. What I learned from that book, I don't know if I would have implemented that as soon as possible, because I didn't know like what to do with that. But when I started to understand what that book was, I started to feel like I need to create a business. Oh my God, I should focus on creating a business. I'm not going to focus on going for a 9 to 5 job or anything like that. I'm going to focus on creating a business, because that is what I'm going to do. That is what I'm going to focus on. And that is what I'm going to, that is what literally just going to change my life. I started reading the book. I started implementing what was inside the book, like Tiffany Bridge story, script, landing page, sales funnel, everything. I started to implement all those things. And suddenly, I, I thought like that is what can help me get ahead in my life. Getting $100, I got the interview, I got the job, but it was giving me like I sticked into the job for like maybe 1 week or so. It was not a very um, lengthy kind of an experience or something like that. I quit the job quickly because I thought like this is what I should do, and this is what I know that I can make this happen. I know that with the help of Russell Brunson, obviously. Without his book, it's not possible. It was not possible to get the ideas. Like you can literally just take a look at the internet, go for internet, any forums, any groups. You will see plethora of um, courses. Literally, like the statistics shows, like every single month there are about 170 less, like I'm counting the minimum amount, 170 courses that are being published in one single part of a topic. Let's say traffic generation. That one single part, one single topic has like 150 different courses that are being launched by every single freaking person on the internet. Whoever has like generated free traffic using Facebook groups starts to create a course, and they try to sell that course. Whoever has like spent like $5 on Facebook, he or she tries to create a course believing that he or she can sell the course for maybe $197, for maybe like $997, and like get rich just like that. That is not how this business model works, guys. That is how like amateurs think, intermediate marketers think. But I'm not sure like how that will change anybody's life. But I don't know like if it works for them or if it really works in the industry or anything like that, but I can truly assure you it does not work like that. So I read the book. I started implementing the book, whatever it was said in the book, like create Tiffany Bridge stories, scripts, create a webinar, create this, create that. It took me like 6 to 7 different tries to just hit one single funnel that worked for me. So it changed my life, and that is how I literally just skipped like $12,000 worth of college degree. And trust me, if I would have stuck with that college degree, I would have got a placement at after like 2 years. Like at this moment, at this time, I would have got a placement where I would literally can make like 2000 to not 2000, maybe like maybe what's the exact amount, like yeah, 1500 or something like that. So I would have just made $1,500 every single month. That would have been the baseline of my income, and I wouldn't have focused on anything else. I cannot focus on, if I'm going for a 9 to 5 job, it's hard to focus on a business as well as a job, right? You feel tired when you come home. You cannot just put up your energy on opening up a computer or speaking live on Facebook or doing YouTube live. It's not possible. It could have been possible if you are a blogger, if you take pictures, if you're a photographer or anything like that. You can do it as a freelancer also, but for as a business owner, those are not business ownership. You cannot do it. Okay, I'm telling this upfront. You cannot do it like that. So I thought, no, I'm not going to go for that route. I'm going to go for a different route, and I'm going to take action like that. Whatever Russell, Stephen, and Julie has said in his videos. So I went through the book, I went through the challenge, whatever they had, and I took action, and it changed my life. It changed my life. So if you want to learn more, and I'm going to, like, this is a very long video, like 20 minutes is a very long video. I'm going to talk about all my life story. I'm documenting every single step of the way so that you can relate to the story, you can understand your life as well as implement whatever I'm doing, so that implement that along with my story, and implement that into your business so that you can at least change your life. Okay, that is what I'm my main plan is right now. So I'm going to, if you feel like you are willing to take action, just get yourself a copy of Expert Secrets. It can change your life. Trust me, it can change your life. If you just go through the book, read the book, like it's an, you will get the hard copy of the book after like 30 days or something like that. You will get the hard copy. You just have to pay for the shipping. I paid for the shipping, like it took me like I did not have money at that moment. I used one credit card that was with me, and I spent like $25 on that. $25 just to get the book PDF version. I got the PDF version, and after that I'm going to get the, like I was going to get the digital or the hardcover version of the book. Get yourself the hardcover version of the book, read the book properly. It can literally just explain to you how businesses work. It's not like a teeny beany kind of a thing where people just create landing pages and sell stuff on the internet. It's not how it works. It has to be a proper pattern. Our business, every single business has a pattern in their life. Every single thing that you do in your life has a pattern. You eat, it has a pattern, that how you eat. You talk, it has a pattern, how you talk. You get yourself something that you feel like you are going to purchase someday, it has a pattern that you follow in order to achieve that dream. Everything has a pattern, everything has a dream. So I'm going to put a link down below this video where you can get yourself a free copy of Expert Secrets book. Get that book, test it out yourself, and then you can thank me later on that Arijit, you saved us from this. I'm going to thank you. So I'm going to catch up with you in the next video, and before I do that, I'm going to give you some bonuses as well, like how I have changed my business, my life. I am going to provide that to you as well in a PDF version. It's free, you don't have to pay anything. You just get yourself Expert Secret book. Along with it, Russell will give you another bonus, or whatever he's offering right now. Apart from that, I'm going to give you all my bonuses that helped me to use that book properly. I feel like most of the guys who are just starting out doesn't know what to do with the information. They get the information, they learn the stuff what they want, but they don't take action because they don't know what to do. I'm going to give you that. I'm going to get rid of that variable from your equation. I'm going to provide you all the informations later on inside the video. Once it's in a beta phase right now, it's not completed, so I'm preparing that as well. So I'm going to give you like 7 top affiliate offers that are working right now in the industry. I'm going to give you a checklist for that. You're going to use that. If you're just starting out, go through the PDF, get yourself enrolled in any of the offer that you want to promote as an affiliate partner. Get yourself affiliate program, get yourself enrolled in the affiliate program, and just start promoting that. You can literally, just last time I saw one affiliate program, it was making me around $497 per sale. Imagine this, like not like $1 $2 CPA offers. So I'm going to link that as well with Expert Secrets. Along with that, I'm going to give you 2 million plus, I repeat, like 2 million plus email vault, where like it's an untapped email resource where people from any country, I repeat, any country, you can create like tier 1 country only, not like tier 2 and tier 3 countries, tier 1 countries email vault that you can easily get access to and start promoting your offer to those people on Facebook. I'm going to give you access to that as well. I'm going to give you 7-day plan for that, how you can structure your email marketing sequence, because I did that after reading Expert Secrets. I followed the structure inside the book. I documented my structure in a very proper format. It's in a beta stage. I'm just finishing up every single thing that is there, and I'm going to give you access to that as well. But before I do that, I want you to get yourself understand like what is expert secrets, what is business properly. Don't just jump from one thing to another, it's not going to help anyone. Just try to understand what a business is on the internet, not an offline business. I'm not going to create an offline business, this is all about online business. Okay, so I'm going to give you that as well. So 7 top affiliate offers that are working in the industry right now that are paying high commissions. So that one. Second is a checklist email, like 2 million plus email vault that you can use, 7-day email templates that you can use every single month. That is what I use every single month as well. And apart from that, I might also give you um, my highest converting sales funnel. I feel like you don't know what is sales funnel and how to implement that. So everything has to be structured in a spherical form, right? Everything has to come together and form a sphere. So you are going to get all these things along with my highest converting sales funnel, and how you can use that sales funnel to promote your businesses. So this is what you are going to get. Apart from that, lastly, I'm going to give you access to Facebook marketing cookbook. Now this is not like a cookbook in terms of cooking. It's a cookbook meant for Facebook ads. Whatever ad I have seen till date, I've documented, I've taken a screenshot of those ads, I've prepared a proper system where, like, what to do in step 1, what to do in step 2, what to do in step 3. It's not like an Facebook marketing training, it's not like that. It's a PDF version where you will get the information on how to look for ads that are highest converting in the industry, whichever industry you can choose, whichever. It just depends on the title, what title they have written, what description they have used, what image they have used. You are going to replicate that into your business, or remodel that into your business, and start promoting on Facebook ads with the 2 million plus email vault, as well as with the 7-day plan. And all these things comes together with the sales funnel, with the highest converting sales funnel that's converting for me at 73% right now. So you are going to get access to that as well. So get yourself export secrets from down below this video, and after that send me an email to info@flavorsofdigital.com. Send me an email with your screenshot of export secrets, the invoice or receipt that you purchased the book. And once you do that, I'm going to give you access to all of this once it's completed. It's in a beta stage right now. I'm going to give you that access soon. So I hope that you find value in this video. I am trying my best to like keep all these videos in a short format. Like, it took 27 minutes to explain. I will try to create every single video in a shorter version so that you can digest the content more. So I hope that you find value in this video. I'm going to see you in the next